Welcome to another day in October. We had to turn the furnace on this morning. Just one little start in the morning. It was pretty chilly. I also had to start my car to let it warm up a little bit, and I'm just making my protein coffee for the day using the pumpkin spice espresso drink. And I cannot get over how fast the first week of October has flown by, and the colors are changing so quickly. And that's one of the things is I'm trying to be very aware and just take in the beauty, because it only lasts for such a short amount of time and it really is breathtaking. I'm home now from drop off, and the first thing I want to do is get a load of laundry going. I have a couple of loads to do today, so that is definitely a priority. And Hunter has really been enjoying the new little area rug here in the living room, so he's been enjoying that, and it's time to set the mood once again. I'm putting on this little YouTube channel, and I really wish that is where I was sitting by the water and the fire and the leaves falling and enjoying a coffee, but I gotta get some stuff done around the house, and I'm trying to get this candle finished off. It seems like I've been burning it for weeks, so hopefully another burn or two and it'll be time to switch it up. Music's going, and now we have the candle. Linus, he gets groomed after Thanksgiving, and now we let his hair grow a little bit longer. He gets really hot in the summertime, and now he's kind of shivering, so he doesn't like his sweaters, but he definitely likes the big cozy blankets. So I am just gonna go ahead and get some of the boring, mundane, everyday tasks done, and then I also have a couple of things on my list today that I've been procrastinating about, and I want to get them done too. I had a load of laundry in the dryer, so I fluffed it up and I was going to fold it, and I said, you know what, this is the time I want to get these chairs finally wiped down. I noticed that there was a lot of fingerprints and just dirt and dust in all the little corners of it, so I'm getting that done just with a damp cloth and my cleaning spray. And whenever I'm editing, I always love watching Linus's reactions to see what I'm doing, and the fact that he's been staying in his bed all morning lets me know that he is pretty chilly. So not as short of a haircut in his next grooming, and I'm just going to go ahead and get my laundry all folded. I'm doing about 3 loads today, so I find it's easier just to have everything on the table and then just get it all done and then keep it sorted. It's just easier to do that. And I also am hopefully going to try and get the last of the summer stuff packed and put away. September was definitely all over the place, but I'm pretty sure, looking at the forecast, that it's going to be pretty consistent cooler weather, and the afternoons will be very nice with the sun, but it is definitely going to be a long sleeve shirt season from now on. I noticed there was a spot on these pants, so I'm going to go ahead and get them treated, and hopefully it'll come out. And then when I got the load of laundry done, I thought it'd be the perfect time to update my freezer inventory. It's been probably about a week, and I picked a couple of things up last week when they were on sale. So I'm just writing some notes because they were for specific dates and meals and all of that. So I want to make sure that I have it all organized. And then I'm also just scratching anything off that we've used since the last time I checked my inventory, and also for the protein that I took out for dinner. And now, after I got some work done, it's time to enjoy our walk. The trees are all different colors. This one was red. The leaves are already starting to fall on the ground. Linus is exploring with me on this walk, and it seems like some trees haven't even started to turn colors yet. And the sun is out, and it is very, very bright. It's also very warm when you're in the sun, but as soon as you're out of the sun, there is a little bit of a breeze, and it is really my favorite time of the year. I love it. Like I said, it's cool in the mornings. It actually gets pretty warm in the afternoons, but then in the evening time, it cools right down again. I absolutely love it. And just getting in as close as I can to some of the trees to share it with all of you, because I know not all of you get to experience this beautiful autumn season like I do. had to stop here because these red leaves just caught my eye, and then right behind you can see like they're starting to turn orange and yellow, and then all of the leaves here, they're still green. They haven't even started to change colors yet. And I think, like, you know, just going for your walk, you're trying to get everything in, but I'm like just trying to catch all of the colors and see all of the beauty and just all of the beautiful trails. And I love it that I'm not like sweating and hot, and it's just so beautiful. And every time I turn around, I'm just seeing more and more colors. And then over here, these leaves caught my eye too, like the vibrant kind of orangish rust colors, and some of them are still green, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Anyways, I gotta put the phone away and get back on track because Linus is losing his patience with me. It is now time for lunch, and I'm having leftovers, so I just have a little skillet on my stovetop. We don't have a microwave anymore. I could heat it up in the air fryer, but it doesn't take that long to do it on the stovetop. And this was a sheet pan dinner I made a couple of nights ago. I will link the recipe down below. So we just have some sweet potatoes, some red onions, some apples, some Brussels sprouts, and some turkey sausage. This isn't something that's very common where I live, and when I saw it at Costco in the summertime, I knew it would be perfect for sheet pan dinners. So my oven is preheating to 400 degrees, and it says that this cooks in 30 minutes. So I just did a little bit of cooking spray, and then I just diced up the red onion and then the sweet potatoes. Now, I don't want them too big because I do want them to cook in that short amount of time. Now, the recipe called for 2 apples, and I've never done this before. It said what varieties they use. I had Honeycrisp apples, and I was going to use 2 of them. And then I decided to only use 1 because I really didn't know if this was going to be something that we would like. Andrew was having something different on this night because I knew that he wasn't going to like it, so I had leftovers for him. So I was making this for my husband and I, and the whole reason I wanted to make it was because I wanted to have leftovers. And I think maybe a pear would be really nice too if you had it, if you didn't have an apple. And now I'm just cutting the Brussels sprouts in half. This was a pretty good bag that I got. They were all relatively small. There was a couple of ones that were really big, but I just skipped on them. So now you're going to take 1/4 cup of olive oil, and then you're just going to take thyme, sage, and rosemary, and a little bit of garlic, and then just mix this all together and then pour it over the vegetables. At first I thought that 1/4 cup of oil seemed like a lot, but once I mixed it up with the spices and drizzled it all on the pan here, I didn't think it was that much. I think I could have used a little bit more. And I also decided to add just a little bit of maple syrup for sweetness. And now I just wanted to toss this all up first because I know that the turkey sausage has its own flavor. So I wanted to make sure that I got the vegetables all coated with the oil. And now I'm just adding a little bit of salt and pepper, and then we're just going to go ahead and cut up the sausages here. Now, I knew this would be great to have in the fall months because I didn't want these for barbecue season, and this isn't something that they carry in the fall months. Like, all of this stuff is gone now whenever I went to Costco last time. So anyways, it's going into the oven for 15 minutes, and then I'm just gonna mix it all up together here, and then I preheated it to 425, so it is doing really good. And I did make some Cheddar Bay biscuits with just a mix for the Red Lobster. I did make ones from scratch, but I don't know, I found they were missing a little bit of something, so I just wanted to keep it really simple. So there is the pan all done, and there is the Cheddar Bay biscuits. So I went ahead and plated it all up. It was really good. It was really good. I love this turkey sausage. I found the Brussels sprouts could have been cooked a little bit longer and then just with one nice biscuit, but I found it was missing a little bit of something. So I decided to add a little bit of this balsamic glaze that I got at Costco, and I found it was perfect. My husband didn't want any, but I did, and I found it was just kind of what it was missing. So I think if I when I make it again, I would drizzle a little bit of that balsamic glaze on it, and then while I was heating it up, I decided to add it now just to give it that little bit of extra flavor. Here it is, all plated up. I also threw one of the Cheddar Bay biscuits in the air fryer. It crisped up and it was nice and warm. And it was just a perfect lunch for a beautiful October day. I am gonna wrap up this little October vlog. You know, September was really beautiful at the end, and I'm thinking, oh, maybe I should try doing Vlogtober again, but just filming, editing, uploading 31 days in a row, it's too hard. But I'm glad to be able to do some October vlogs, and this morning is exactly what I needed. It was a busy first week of the month, and just a nice, like, productive morning at home. Felt really good. My hair is just pulled back, very minimal makeup, some comfy clothes. I'm noticing I'm a little poofy, probably from my last shot that I got of my medication, but I am feeling so much better, my energy levels and everything, and I think the cooler weather has a lot to do with that. And yes, we did have to put the furnace on this morning. There was just a little bit too much chill in the air in our house, but once we kind of got moving and everything got running, and it warmed up pretty quick. But yeah, it was a really good morning, just productive, all of those everyday tasks. But a couple little extra things on the to-do list, like getting my chairs all wiped down, and then I'm finishing off the last, like, kind of clothing swap with the changing of the seasons. A couple of things outside, and then I just want to get my doors wiped down one good time again before the weather changes again and it gets a little bit too cold. The bugs have been hitting it so bad, but I think they're finally disappearing because the nights are getting pretty cool. Sheet pan dinner was really good. I found the Brussels sprouts weren't cooked enough and the other vegetables were cooked perfect, and I found it needed a little bit of something extra, and the balsamic glaze for me I found was perfect, so maybe a little bit of balsamic vinegar in with the oil would be really good. But you know, whenever I saw those turkey sausage at Costco, that was my immediate thought, was like sheet pan dinners with like roasted vegetables. So I've been saving them up, and it was really great for a quick easy dinner. And the great thing is leftovers. And then with the cheddar bay biscuits last night, we just had some soup, so I put them in the air fryer, heated them up, and that was really great. And then just finishing the last of everything today for lunch. So I definitely want to make some more simple, easy dinners. I need to fill up my freezer too with some extra meals, just for those nights that you want something quick and easy. I love to have freezer meals, so just trying to stay organized with my freezer inventory and all of that. So it's coming together. We are getting there, but so far October has been really beautiful. I'm loving the cooler weather, sleeping so much better, and just enjoying the walks so much more now than in those hot, humid summer months. Also thinking about everybody that is dealing with all of the hurricanes, all the aftermath of Hurricane Helene, and now, you know, I'm just seeing on the news too that Hurricane Milton, it seems like it's picking up very quickly. So thinking about everybody that is in that path. But I am gonna wrap up this October vlog. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you soon in another video in the beautiful month of October.